Okay, let's do a couple of examples from Big Ideas Math 10.5. All right, and I put the two examples side by side on the same page because I want you to see the difference. And that is in A, what we're talking about are angles that are formed inside the circle. These are two chords that intersect to form angles inside the circle. Whereas in B, we have two secants, and these can also be two tangents or a tangent and a secant that intersect to form an angle outside the circle. Do you see that that angle A is outside of the circle? Okay. In general, if the angle is outside of the circle, then your formula is 1/2 times the difference of the intercepted arcs. Okay. And in general, if these angles are inside the circle, then it's going to be 1/2 of the sum of the intercepted arcs. Okay, so keep that in mind. And now let's see if I can erase some of this and do these problems. Okay, so in A, you want to find the measure of angle or of arc X. And so what we need here is the measure of this angle. Okay, because we see that this is a linear pair. So 180 minus 94 will give us 86. And so this angle right here is 86, okay? And then the formula says that these arcs here will equal, this angle here, sorry, will equal 1/2 of these intercepted arcs here and here. So in other words, 1/2 of X plus 80 will equal 86. Let's see if I can do that better. 1/2 of this arc, let's call it X, plus this arc, we'll keep that in red, 80, equals 86. All right, and so then we can distribute, or we can clear the fraction. I like to clear the fraction. So I'm going to multiply by 2 on both sides, clears the fraction, and I have X plus 80 equals 86 times 2 is 172. All right. And then I subtract 80, and X equals 92. Okay. So X is 92. Now, some of you may be thinking, wait a second, why isn't it 86? Be careful. That is not a central angle. Do you notice that this intersection does not take place at the center of the circle? That's why we have to use this formula when we're not at the center. All right, so that's 1/2 of the sum of the intercepted arcs. Okay, so let's erase that and look at this other one. This one is saying that an angle outside the circle will equal the 1/2 the difference of the intercepted arcs. And so in this case, what we have is 35, this angle, equals 1/2 of the larger arc minus the smaller arc, which is X. Do you see that? And so then again, I can clear the fraction. That's what I like to do. I like to clear that fraction times 2 times 2. Clears the fraction. I get 70 equals 100 minus X. If I subtract 100, I have negative 30 equals negative X, and therefore X equals 30. So this angle right here is 30 degrees. All right? And you can check it because you can say, what is 1/2 of 100 minus 30? When the angle is outside, it's 1/2 times the difference. And half of 70 is 35. Okay? Great job.